leaders. We'll talk about it later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Will you send troops to Ukraine, sir?
Why are you sending 8,500 troops to Ukraine, possibly?
Thank you, guys.
Will you take questions on inflation then?
Let's move. Thank you. Thank you
Do you
all.
think inflation is a political liability?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch. And helping the tens of million people with hearing loss who don't have hearing aids now. Third area, mergers. In too many industries, big companies can use their power to squeeze out smaller competitors, stifle new competition, raise prices, reduce the choice for customers, and exploit their workers. Well, I've said it before, capitalism without competition is not capitalism. It's exploitation. So the Department of Justice and other agencies with oversight authority have ramped up their efforts to scrutinize these mergers. It includes challenging or blocking mergers that are bad for the economy and your pocketbooks. For example, the Department of Justice just took action to block a mega merger that would have resulted in two brokerages dominating the insurance industry, which would result in customers having fewer choices, higher prices, and lower quality services. The bottom line, this isn't just about quick wins. It's about reversing decades of concentration that have hurt workers, consumers, and small businesses. It didn't happen in one time. It's been over a period of time now, a long time. This is just the beginning, though. In the coming weeks and months, Americans can expect to see more protections for farmers and ranchers, selling products like beef, pork, and poultry, more options and better prices for consumers, more clarity in the actual price you'll pay for high-speed internet services and airline tickets. We're also going to keep pushing on other priorities from my executive order, like addressing the non-compete clauses that affect 1 in 5 workers. 1 in 5 workers have to sign a non-compete clause. It stunned me, but that's how this, as Brian will tell, this is how this came about, really, this whole competitive council. I knew all was going on, but when I realized how many people out there with no special insight to having access to patents or anything else had to sign a non-compete clause, people making hourly wages, all designed to keep prices down, keep wages down and prices up. But 1 in 5 workers had to gave them the company the power over their careers. The bottom line is our economy shouldn't be about people working for capitalism. It should be about capitalism working for people, for everyone. Now I'm going to turn this over to Brian so we can get this meeting started. But again, thank each and every one of you here on this council. I really mean it. You know, I think even when we decided to do this council, some of you all thought it was a good idea, but I'd be surprised if some of you didn't go, whoa, I didn't realize how restrictive some of this was. How restrictive some of this was. But you're going to make a difference in ordinary people's lives. Ordinary people's lives are going to make a difference. So anyway, Brian, the floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. We're going to give the press moment to exit and then
Mr. President, could you give us a brief update on your call with European leaders on what's happening in Ukraine today?
The only reason I don't like doing this is you never report on why I've called a meeting. And this is really important. I had a very, very, very good meeting, total unanimity with all the European leaders. We'll talk about it later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Will you send troops to Ukraine, sir?
Why are you sending 8,500 troops to Ukraine, possibly?
Thank you, guys.
Will you take questions on inflation then?
Let's move. Thank you. Thank you
Do you
all.
think inflation is a political liability?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.